I think what endears it to people is very simple. That Christopher says that he's going to solve a problem and go on a mission on his terms, and he very quickly lays down his terms of how he deals with things, and the real world is a jungle for him, and he throws himself into that jungle and goes on a mission, and we all love that. We all can relate to somebody having to solve something in their way, and I think that his condition singles him out, but actually we all feel that we're special. We all think that we are special people, as he does, and it's quite heroic what he does, and so we champion somebody solving a problem.
It's a really simple story. It's a story about how difficult it is to grow up in a world that you don't quite understand, and how difficult it is to deal with somebody who doesn't understand the world. It's a very confusing place for Christopher, and Christopher is really confusing to everybody that comes in contact with him. And I think it's if you strip away the fantastic production, you've still got an amazing story which is really beautiful and very exciting, and then we get this extraordinary production with the bells and whistles thrown at it, which is really exciting, and all the physical stuff, which is, really difficult.
I imagine. Well, I've worked at the National quite a few times, so I'm always really excited and very happy when the National have a big success, because they're a brilliant place to work for. And this is just one of those shows that will probably run and run and run, and should do, and I feel really proud to be part of it. And I just think it's a really exciting show, and people who have never been to the theatre will enjoy it. Everyone gets something out of it, so it's great.
Even if Christopher is there all the time, and it's his story driving through the whole piece, it always feels like an ensemble. Nothing on that stage can happen without everyone being in tune and alive to it. And it's so exciting. I think that's so exciting as an actor, to know that you're always supported by somebody else, but also as an audience member. It's my favourite type of theatre, when you know that you've got this great collective working together. It's so brilliant, it's so much fun. You know that even when things are going wrong, you've always got these people there to back you up and to help you.
When I first read the piece, I felt a huge emotional connection with her. I think she's a brilliant mum, because she just loves him. She doesn't know how to deal with him, and she thinks she's a really terrible mum. And I think that's part of parenting. Actually, your main function as a parent is to love your child. But she doesn't think that that's enough, and she sees that everybody else is better than her. In terms of research, we did. Nick Tennant and I, who plays the dad, we met some extraordinary and wonderfully generous parents of an autistic boy, who were very frank with us, and we knew that we were on the right lines, and doing it, that no holds barred. It's tough.
Meeting parents of a child who's got autism, it's invaluable, really, and because they were so down to earth, and so this is a terrible word, but they were so ordinary, dealing with an extraordinary problem. I've got a child myself, and just relating, that's hard enough, but relating to the problem that they had, it's quite vast, and they'd seen the play before, and they were very incredibly eloquent about talking about the difficulties. So it was fantastic to meet people like that. And also fantastic to meet people that had seen the play and thought that we'd done them justice as well, done them proud. Because all the attention goes on to the child, and they sometimes get forgotten. So it was great to feel that they'd been represented in an incredibly honest and truthful way.
And there were two schools in particular that we went to. Katie Rudd, who's the associate director, and me. Southlands down in Lymington, which is an all-boys school for boys with Asperger's, and Treehouse School in North London, which is for autistic children. And the students, the parents, the staff there helped us so much. They talked to us about what it is to live life with autism, with Asperger's, or what it's like to be a parent of somebody with autism and Asperger's. And the debt we owe them is incredible. And I think it's important to tell a story responsibly. So rather than just think he's got something, you need to know exactly what it is you're dealing with. And it's thanks to them that we, I think, tell the story truthfully.